Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Hi, we're a tribal youth initiative from the Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa.
Hey, Tom!
How's the weather?
That's a very cool group. And, you know, at least you guys shouldn't have any severe weather tonight. Could be some thunderstorms, but severe weather, highly unlikely. Now, farther south, that's a whole nother ball game. Slight risk, you can see that area in yellow, the marginal risk here, so that would be 2 on a scale of 5, and then the enhanced risk is really along the South Dakota border. So let's take a look at the radar and the watch area. The watch has actually been expanded twice since the original one is out. One of them went farther east, and just a little while ago, some counties in the southwest got added, and you can see some storms there. So this is an area that a lot of convection could be starting to take off. You see that big area of cloud cover right there. So we've got something going on here. Some storms, these are severe in South Dakota. This one is not severe yet, but it is now developing. And then south of Medora, not in Medora, but near Medora, you can see it right now, something starting to develop, and also southwest to Amadon. And this is the area where the new counties have been added to the severe thunderstorm watch. But that's not the only area that could have some thunderstorms. Right now, there's a severe thunderstorm right outside. Well, this is a brand new warning. So this one's at Wolf Point. It had tapered off and died down a little bit. It looks like it pulsed back up. And it's right near Wolf Point right now. So that's going to be heading to the east. And as that happens, it's going to possibly fall apart as far as severity. This is an area that doesn't have quite the same setup for severe weather as other parts of the state. It could still be thunderstorms, but we're not expecting much in the way of severe weather in northern North Dakota. So here's one more look at what was going on now. Again, the severe weather is expected to remain farther to the south. There's very likely going to be some thunderstorms in the north, but again, we're not expecting severe weather, but it is summertime in North Dakota. Stranger things will happen, and of course, we'll continue to watch for you. The temperatures are 70s to around 80 degrees, so it's plenty warm enough. Plus, the dew points are high enough, so that combination of a lot of dew points in the 50s and 60s, that can make for an unstable atmosphere, but there's a lot of things that have to happen in the atmosphere for thunderstorms to really take off. And part of it is it too hot, too far up? And it's kind of a relative thing. It may not be 90 degrees, but a lot of that depends on what the temperature is as it goes up into the atmosphere. Does it provide that cap in the atmosphere? And we have a bit of one in the north. And that kind of works against a lot of thunderstorms. The wind speed is roughly 15 miles an hour, 10 to 15 miles an hour, so certainly not real windy. And around the rest of the country, you can see how big of an area that severe thunderstorm watch is. And again, farther north, it may be unstable, but there's some things in the atmosphere kind of working against severe weather, and that's a good thing for us. So here's a look at the computer models, and it is indicating some storms farther north by 8, 9 o'clock, probably getting close to Sydney, maybe around Williston. More thunderstorms likely in the far southwest than here, but you can see a couple spots here there that could have a few storms. Nothing looks to be real big here at this point in time. I know that shows purple on there, but this computer model kind of overdoes the graphics, so got to kind of dial it back on how severe it looks or how bad it looks. But still some storms. Notice how there's not a lot up here. We could get some, but most of the thunderstorms should remain in the south tonight. Now, there are chances, 30–40% chance in the north, but those odds aren't real good. So the next 72 hours for Dickinson, the temperatures will be bouncing around a little bit, but overall below normal temperatures. And for Williston, kind of the same thing. You notice these temperatures even cooling off, upper 70s by Friday. So the forecast lows tonight will be in the 50s to around 60 degrees, and then daytime highs tomorrow likely going to be upper 70s, maybe some low 80s. It's going to warm up a little bit. And as we check out the next 7 days, it looks like we have some cooler than normal temperatures for the most part, and the North Dakota State Fair begins on Friday, and temperatures will be right around 80 degrees.